It takes just few minutes,
Hmm.
few hours, few weeks, few months. But after a few months, it's
Hmm.
collapse. It will be collapse. So interest is really
Hmm.
important.
Yeah, I agree.
I speak four languages that are four languages. Okay, but
Oh, nice.
I'm right now I'm learning German. So from online platform. So, but I speak two Indian language that are from India, and one is my mother tongue, one is English. But my English is not good.
Mm.
I want to
Well,
improve.
I think your English is doing good.
What?
Oh, your English is good, I said. I think it's good. Um, I
Thank
only
you.
know two languages, English and Spanish, and now hopefully Japanese and Chinese.
Okay, Spanish. You speak Spanish fluently, yeah?
Hmm.
Okay, that
Yeah.
Spanish. Like how much? Which country people speak Spanish? Like Brazil, Mexico. I don't know exactly. Tell me something.
No, so there's a lot of different Spanish. There's Spanish in Mexico, and then there's Spanish in Spain. They are similar, but they're not the same. Then there's Brazil that uses Portuguese, which is it's like a combination. I don't remember what the combination is. I believe it's like French and Spanish, but I'm not entirely sure. Plus whatever language um, the people from there originally spoke as well. And then there's yeah, so there's Cuban Spanish too. So each different country has their own kind of Spanish for the Latin countries at least. So it's not all the same Spanish.
So most of the in worldwide, the English is one of the first priority language to speak more in the world. But second language, which one is the second language? Chinese?
I'd have to say it'd be between Chinese and Spanish. I feel like between those two.
Yeah. You know, worldwide the peoples more are this is the English is the international language. That's why every countries have the English subject. That's why people more engage in English. But
Mhm.
Spanish, it particular country. But if you see the Chinese populations in China, whole over the Chinese people they speak Chinese to compare of English. They are nowadays, yeah, they are learning
Mhm.
English. They can talk in English, but not that much fluently. I think for I'm not saying everybody are not good, but somebody's are more talented in China that they speak English. I know about that, and my friends also, and they have more communications skills in English. He's a engineer. He speak every day with me in WeChat. So he's a really
Mhm.
great man, and he's a computer science engineering worker working in the big company. That's really great.
Mhm.
And I I think, but the accent of Chinese sometimes when the people's I can understand every accent. It doesn't matter you are from America, you are from Canada, Australia, UK, Germany, France, even from Mexico, Brazil, Chile, Venezuela. So I
Mhm.
know the accent definitely. I understand every accent because the familiar. I'm talking from every friend. My friend are from different countries, so that's why it's really good to me to know the accent of the people. But I don't speak like American accent. I don't speak like a British accent. No, never, never. My accent is like Indian. It's like yeah, everybody can understand. My pronunciation is good. That's why people understand me clearly because of the
Mhm.
pronunciations. How I am pronounce the word that can immediately they can catch. That's fine.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, but I think you're doing great. At least me. Those are just my thoughts. I think you're doing great. Um, and let's see. I'm just trying to see. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I usually use this app because mm, I don't. I'm not good with communicating with people uh, a lot in general. So I'm a very shy person. So that's why I kind of takes some time for me to come up with topics or anything like that. Hello,
First
dummies.
time,
Dummies.
first time, I'm also really shy person because when you engage in any field too much in deep way, your shyness is always it is a remove. You can definitely it can naturally remove from your side. So in the mistake, you want to
Yeah.
think the mistake are the part of life. Sometimes some you are talking sometimes, maybe I'm also doing mistake in grammar, maybe you are doing also mistake in grammar sometimes. Even you know your own mother tongue, some you speak grammatically correct sometime, no, sometime you make a error. We are human, we are
Yeah.
not an artificial intelligence, no, we are not. Even artificial
Yeah.
intelligence can make a mistake error, but we are human beings. So mistake just, but if your mistake is there, then you will improve next time to correct it. So that is only the
Mhm.
learning phase. We are humans. Just don't be shy. Somebody like say that, oh, his English is not good. Okay, my English is not good. That's okay. Okay, it
Hello,
doesn't matter.
dummies.
Somebody can push you like your inner part, like, oh, that person is not good, like that. They are commenting in your any other applications, like when you post anything, he's not good, he's bad,
Mhm.
he's not good, his English is not that much good. The vocabulary is the grammar. It's okay to me. Nothing. My own personality depend only for me, not for other people's. Okay, so that's why whatever in your life, whatever you want to do, to romance, go to tour, go to travel, go to any place, life is just go you, it's your opinion, it's your own privacy. There is nobody can engage in the privacy of the. You are living single, okay, you live single. Somebody can marry two to three girls, that they were their on their lifestyle. Somebody cannot marry, that is also okay. So this is the personal opinion of that. So nobody can engage, push
Yeah.
to marry, push to do that things. No.
No, yeah, I understand and I agree with you. And I don't think it's because people say things to me that I am shy. It's more of as like um because all my life I was always like made fun of or um people were being racist because I was Mexican when I was little. So I don't have any issues with people saying things to me or trying to insult me. That has never been a problem for me. It's just I get nervous or anxious when I talk to people. So I get really shy. That's the only reason. And yeah. So I kind of forced myself to go live in voice chats and everything because I don't feel comfortable doing it. But I feel like I need to get out of that comfort in order to grow and be less shy. So that's why I do these lives. Sometimes I will let people know, like, hey, I'm not adding any people. I'm just listening to music and studying, and that's what I'll do. But I need to have, I have to have myself on camera or do yeah, on camera like now, so that I can stop feeling so anxious when people see me because that's my main problem.
Okay, like okay, that's the nature of your inner part. Okay, I got it. So definitely,
Yeah.
it's also same to me in previous, but right now nothing. I don't want to say, oh, I don't like, if sometimes I'll make errors, and it's somebody think about that's, oh, okay, that's another things. But when we talk to casual like that, can you can learn more things about my side, or I can learn something from your side. But if you close the face, like the expression, I cannot see your facial expression, like how you speak, you are sad, happy, are tired, I don't know, no? So exactly, the face
Yeah.
expression is more matter in communication skills. But if you
Oh
listen
yeah.
only the voice in like podcast, but how they are talking, if you see the visual of the
Yeah. The expression.
expressions
Yeah.
to more understand, you more understand 100%, you understand the clearly that how the person is express
Mm.
their feelings or their own lifestyle, habitat, or maybe the feelings, the sadness, the aim, how they are just targeting, how they are going forward. So that is you learn. So that's why
Yeah.
I think Chinese is somebody's have their own. That's a habit somebody's, but I think most of the people think same like me, or you're also the you're is same like you also. Some people also are in Nepal. They also like they don't show their face, like oh it's like I'm not comfortable for that. So that's why that's happening
Mm,
to some people. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and I think it's been a problem now with social media. I think everybody in the world is now having issues with communicating or expressing themselves. And the application, social media does help with interacting and sharing their life, but not communicating in person. A lot of people, because of social media, don't know how to communicate in person, I think.
Yeah.
Hello, Dimitri.
If nowadays, I think even I don't have an English language, how I can communicate with you. So this is from this some application, your primary class or English level. Nepal, in Nepal, everybody cannot speak English. But in US is English based of country like UK, Canada. These are the countries they have the first priority language is English, but second is Spanish or maybe anything and else. Okay, so if you want to see the European countries, they have their own language. Different countries have a different language in Europe, like German, Germany, France, French, Spanish.
Mhm.
So these are the countries, but they have also the English major, but they don't speak English more, but they know about English because they are
Mhm.
casually talking their own mother tongue language. Okay, like
Mhm.
that's why English nowadays every country's influenced to learn English because communication in English is to us the global things. If you want to learn global things, the English is really important. If you know the communication skills is not only the mother tongue communication skills. You need to fluence in English also. That can interact with your friend when you want to travel, when you want to learn any other culture if they know English they can say, but if you don't every language in the world, no, so that's the English. If you know English, then every things you want to learn more, like the culture of the
Mhm.
that country, the destination, the place, how is made, where is made, when is made. Okay, even in the food, like different types of food in you want to learn from English. But if that things in German, it will be difficult for you. If you want to learn German first, and then you will gain the everything about the history of German, and the language barrier, the culture, the food and tradition. So most important things nowadays English, I think, from my perspective, because nowadays
Mhm.
Chinese people are more engaged in English language because the government, they have the policy to not learn English. The one child policy
Mhm.
right now, they make a two child policy because of the they make the rules, but they don't know the future, how we can go in future. So that's why now they are adapted in this law, and this application was designed for to improve the English in Chinese. So that's why people's more engaged in these applications and to learn English. Right now, I see the Chinese people really improve their English. Even at the age is 50, 60, 30, 40, 35.
Mhm.
They don't, it doesn't matter for everyone learning. I think anything you learn age cannot be matter, but yeah, that can, I also agree for that.
Mhm. Yeah, and like I've said, I think I've said that I say this just about in every live, how it's important to always study or learn something, even if it's something that you think doesn't matter. As long as it matters to you, and you study it and you enjoy it, it's important to learn it. Um, because if you don't learn, your mind will get sick. Is the best way I can explain it.
Yeah,
If you don't try to learn something, I feel like.
I read everyday books, frictional, non-frictional books, news every day. I learn news from this my mobile smartphone, so that BBC World, so BBC News every day. As I listen podcast like BBC 6 Minute, BBC, BBC World, like that is from different part of the global news. So I think
mm,
ABC, there are lots of ABC news from US. I also listen sometimes, like CBC, Sky News from the UK. So that is also good for me to know what is happening in worldwide. So that can definitely
mm,
help me to know. You know, Sky News is really great. I think to compare of other news, you want to search Sky News. It is in UK channel. It is the country is from UK. So ABC is from US. There are lots of peoples watching there. More than 10,000 live peoples they watch this Sky News. So that's really
mm.
interact with me every day. I listen there.
I've heard of Sky News, but I never really watched anything from Sky News. I actually don't like watching the news a lot. Like I'll look for information about different countries and what they're experiencing and everything. But as far as me daily listening to news, I don't listen to it because I feel like the news, what it does inform you, but I feel like it instills wrong information a lot, or wrong ideas,
Yeah,
or
like
um, it tries to scare people a lot. I feel like at least the news here in the U.S. A lot. Just depends on which ones you go to, and I feel like it tries to put a lot of ideas in people's heads, just by saying different types of things. Like
dude, I think for
I don't know
news,
how
yeah,
to
for news,
explain.
everything is not like wrong. But if you want to any was YouTube channel, that maybe sometimes they will, they can increase their views and they are just, make a fake news. But as the international news, BBC is original, originated from different worldwide. So that's why it have a lots of exact, the format of truth. What is truth
Mm,
that can they can they can show in that face. But Sky News, I,
mm.
I cannot see that they are doing wrong. And sometimes, yeah, like
Oh
news always,
no, I don't mean Sky News. Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but I don't mean Sky News because I don't really watch Sky News, so I don't know about Sky News. I just meant like a lot of US uh a lot of US like news channels is what I meant. Is the ones that are throwing people off and giving them misinformation is what I meant. Not so much BBC or Sky News because I don't watch those. I've never seen them really. I have heard of them, but I haven't done anything to watch anything. So I don't know. I
yeah.
can't speak on them.
The another
Yeah.
news is from CNE. It is a Singaporean news channel. It is more exactly the piece of, other in other news they don't describe more about China, but CNA news can describe about the China. So I don't know, because this is close to China. That's so Singapore is close to Hong Kong and China. That's why this
Yeah.
news can impact for the Chinese. Like think some news, something that happened in China. Not exactly everything, but
Mm,
some things. Okay. So,
mm,
but
yeah.
in other countries, what is happening, like war, everything, how many people are dead, that is not, that is correct. Because, but the ratio is less or high, we don't expect that. But the things that happening in the war is not fake, no? The war is happening, it's not fake. So it's going in Middle East,
Yeah. Oh,
it's
yeah.
going in Ukraine and Russia war. That is totally different.
Mm, yeah. But yeah, I don't. Do you have any other topics that you want to talk about?
Okay, my topic. So when I want to travel in US in future, so like what are the obstacle I want to face, like in US to travel? Like US is not a safe country for me. I know it's really complicated to go there, and there is Uganda Highlands is tricky. And what I think is like what how I will be the safe in that. So do you have any specific knowledge and experience about that?
Yes. So the U.S. may be portrayed or may be seen as a violent place, but it's not really violent unless, um, depending on where you go, honestly. If they, a lot of people will be able to tell if you are not from the U.S., and then not just because of your complexion or because of your race or anything like that, but there's different places in the U.S. where it is dangerous to walk around. Um, what I would recommend is always try to make sure to check your surroundings and be careful who you trust. That's all I can say. Because not everyone in the US is violent. Not everyone in the US is carrying a gun. Unless it's like different states like Texas or, southern countries, southern states. And, but yeah, I think just make sure to pay attention to your surroundings. Don't carry a lot of cash or jewelry or anything like that. And and if you are, yeah, just those things is what I would recommend. Um, if anyone tries to offer you like business deals or um, offer you a job where you have to pay, don't do it. Those are scams. But yeah, other than that, that's it. That's all I can. That's all that I could give from my experience because no one, like I said, no one, not everyone in the U.S. is violent or aggressive or racist or anything like that. I think it's just lots of people keep to themselves. I think in the U.S., not like in some other countries where everyone does keep to themselves, but it's just like, mm, I don't know. You'll be able to tell, once you go and visit and once you come to the U.S. I feel like you'll be able to tell how people are because a lot of people are welcoming. I feel like.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I will travel within 4 to 5 years. It takes time for me, and I will
Yeah.
first financial independency. Then definitely, I want to travel Europe, most specific place like Luxembourg, Sweden,
Probably
um,
too.
mm, German, France, Norway, Sweden.
Mm,
So that countries are more uh, amazing, so beautiful.
mm,
So I will try to move there within 2 to 3 years. I want to travel US maybe in future, but
mm,
I haven't decided to that. But it's okay. Like I'm not telling
mm,
US is everything in US. Like everything is crowded. No, there's some places are safe, some places are dangerous. Some peoples are good, some peoples are bad. I know some peoples are
mm,
aggressive, some peoples are shoal. It's difference like, but
mm,
in Nepal also, but exactly, the compare of Nepal, China is more dangerous. In China, like there is nobody. If you stay there, this is China is safe to compare US because, but there is no, like what I can say, democracy. Okay, but it doesn't matter democracy is there or not, but the safe countries,
mm,
I compare to China to US, China is more safe than the US. They don't have
mm,
authority about this
mm.
that point.
Yeah.
So that's why I say people, even at the girls who Chinese, they go at night to do travel and go there, their job, anything. That's it. At midnight, no, sorry, in night 11 o'clock, the security of this country have to more focus on different way in this what I can say, the law and rules and regulations of the people. Yeah, they're focusing. But uh, yeah, some of the most of Nepalese peoples are in also in US. They are safe, but some people they die. They have their casualty. There is people's they. There are one of the persons who is from Nepal. He came back from in USA. So he told me
Mm,
that US is not safe. So he back here to live in right now in the capital city of Nepal. So
mm,
I think for not everyone, for the personal opinion, for his is I saw the
Mm,
in YouTube or any in any social media platform, and this is my experience. And if in US, if you have a loan of any home, it takes lots time for your next generation to complete that tax. It is also the complicated. It is so expensive in US. So he told that also. Uh, like if you want to see India and Nepal, we have the food, the things, whatever in Nepal is more cheap than US.
mm,
India is one of the cheapest country in food and agriculture because India produce lots of different types of agriculture, so they are delivered to different country in the world, and we are neighboring to you, India, so we are also more connected to the agricultures, but our our land is mountain, so there is our
mm,
agriculture ratio, maybe not that much to compare of India. uh,
mm,
if the land is plain, then you make some agriculture, but if the mountain area, how you make some great agriculture field, like even in mountain area there is cold, so there is no